So one of the guys I became real buddies with, Frank Santalanzi, was a student at San Jose State in engineering. And so Frank and I became buddies, and I asked him what his major was, and it turns out engineering. I said, what's that about? So he explained to me, and I thought, that sounds pretty interesting. So I switched from junior college to college, San Jose State, and changed my major to engineering. The National Honor Society, called Phi Kappa Phi, wanted to have a chapter at San Jose State. Of course, it's a scholarship, national scholar organization, so they wanted to pick the top people in each of the schools, and I was picked in engineering. So I became a charter member of the San Jose State chapter of Phi Kappa Phi. That they had the induction, they created this big ceremony, and of course the faculty were out in their cap and gowns, and so was I, and so was my mother, who had no education. Here she is among the academics, the high-powered faculty, and I felt really great that here's my mom seeing me getting inducted in this National Honor Society, and she was, I could tell that she was really very proud, and I felt really good about that. Well, I was walking down the hallway in the engineering department, and there's a sign that says fellowships. Apply now to the California Institute of Technology, Guggenheim Aeronautical Laboratory, apply. And I had to go through this big, magnificent application, and I just put it aside and sent it off. And a few weeks later, I got a reply. I was denied the fellowship. However, they offered me a graduate scholarship. So at the graduation, it was a great ceremony. And so being a worldwide institution, you had these high-powered scientists and engineers at the graduation ceremony. So I earned my master's degree in mechanical engineering, jet propulsion option. My mother is there, and here she is walking among Nobel Prize winners this time, because there are many Nobel Prize winners there at Caltech. And I felt really proud. It was one of those things that again showed me that here's this woman, this Pinay, that had no education, and amongst all of these cap and gowned, high-powered scientists and engineers, well known throughout the world. And there's my mom and me and my sister just walking around amongst them. And it was really a great feeling for me. Not only because I was lucky to earn a master's degree, but also to see my family, and my mom in particular, experience that. So here's a woman from La Paz, Abra, mountain province, essentially slave girl that ran away, and she's walking amongst these Nobel Prize winners.